If you are a serious practicing Christian and you want to increase your spiritual maturity, you know that this process is so difficult. It is so difficult for us to go through life trying to mature ourselves and then also trying to disciple other people to mature in their spiritual walk as well. And so if you are struggling with this and there's someone in your circle or your family or your sphere of influence that you feel like you can't get through to in the way that you want to, I will encourage you to go to Hebrews 5 verses 1 through 3, which is where God directed me, because I am struggling with this from someone in my circle. And what God is telling me to do is have compassion for them at this time. And it says, every high priest is a man chosen to represent other people in their dealings with God. He presents their gifts to God and offers sacrifices for their sins, and he is able to deal with them gently with arrogant and wayward people because he himself is subject to the same weaknesses. This is why he must offer sacrifices for his own sin as well as theirs. Every time you see something in someone else that bothers you, whether that be their spiritual or emotional intelligence, it's likely because you have either gone through that same battle or you are still working on something that is triggering you that person is doing. So God is telling us to have compassion for those people, to not just be done with them, not throw them away in the trash, but have true compassion. Because like I said, I'm going through this now in my friendship circle, and there is an individual who has a lack of self-awareness and thinks that they are more spiritually mature than what they are. And I have been there where I have tried to impress people and wanting them to think that I am a certain way or I am a certain caliber. Or I do things that I want to use to impress others. So as I see this happening in other people, I'm able to recognize it. But at the same time, my heart posture has to be fixed on helping that person realize and have that same awareness and challenging them in a loving and compassionate way. So I'm telling you, all these answers are here. Hebrews 5 verse 1 through 3. Read it if you are struggling with this and realize that God has compassion for you and he expects you to have compassion for others.